next Tuesday for the Love and Hip Hop watch party. So don't spoil nothing because I haven't watched tonight's episode yet. I sound a little stuffy because I'm a little under the weather. Y'all know I love me a good drink. Nah, I'm getting off. I ain't seen it yet. Yeah, honestly, don't speak on Zay. I forgot something. Y'all go flood Zay in front of block comments for my Where It Started episode. Y'all are funny. I'm glad that you guys are like tuning into the show though and enjoying it. It's not on YouTube yet. Go flood the comments and ask him to drop it. Yeah, my diamonds dance for real. I don't know about nobody else's because mine's diamonds, but I don't know. My shit hit for real. Dirty and all. I really am gonna hit like WWE up and stuff. The crazy part is I used to love Black China growing up. Like China Doll, not Black China, but the China Doll from WWE. I used to watch that all the time, and The Undertaker was my favorite wrestler. Like, but I just feel like WWE would not be fitting for me, and sumo wrestling would not be fitting for me. I'm more of a UFC type of fight, because bitch, I'm gonna put hands and feet on you. My strain smoking, period. If you have not, you not even big though, child. I'm the big bitch to these bitches. Yeah, I'm that big bitch. Ain't that what my mama said? I'm that bitch. I'm gonna stop, y'all. I'm actually, honestly, that was not like my proudest moment, honestly. And if you know me, you know I don't do verbal altercations. Like, I don't argue back and forth. I say what I gotta say, and if I feel like the conversation's not going nowhere, I'm off it. I don't give that much of a fuck. So having to be this verbal with these ladies this season is already a lot for me. First of all, it'd be a lot for me just even, filming, like just being in these moments be a lot for me sometimes, because I'm still going through something. I'm still dealing with life, and some days are better than others. So, I'm the type of person, I'm so used to getting through shit on my own. I will go into my shell, but having to not be that way and actually interact is a little challenging for me. I don't know how to sit and listen to nobody talk crazy to me. I don't know how to sit and listen to nobody keep insulting me. But I do have enough common sense to know it's a time and place for everything. So given the first situation, yeah, it was not a time and place for none of that. But when I had reached my point, it was, so what's up? Because that's all I'm going to say. I'm not a verbal altercation type of girl. What we talking for? it's not nothing for us to talk about. Either we like each other or we don't. We get along or we don't. And if we know we don't, why are we talking? Everything don't have to be talked about. Everything don't have to be figured out. That's just, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That's just how I feel. Until we both ready to have a cordial conversation, then maybe we should just not talk. Because if I don't have nothing nice to say, baby, I'm not saying nothing. And as soon as you get to popping it at me, I already know where we gonna go or where it should go. So why we got you like the blurting the insults out and thinking apologies work, or just it's like just because a camera there, that don't work for me. So in that moment, yeah, y'all watched me and the other young lady argue, and a lot of shit was said. Everybody felt like I was just this aggressor. First of all, a little backstory on that. For 3 years of being talked about, everything being said, why would I go into a conversation wanting to have it? And I still sat and listened. You didn't have to like the way that I listened or anything, but I still sat and let you have the floor. Y'all didn't like my disposition in the conversation. I don't know nobody who is going to stand there and listen with the best attitude to somebody who done been talking about them for 3 years. Like, at some point, y'all need to start being realistic, because I don't know if y'all just used to feeling like shit is for storyline, but I don't do storyline bullshit. Shit be going on for real, and in real life, this is how I feel. When I said I didn't want to talk, I didn't want to talk, especially in that setting. We had a women's empowerment event. It wasn't nothing for us to talk about in that setting, because I already knew I didn't want to talk. So boom, continue what we supposed to be talking about in both of them conversations, the one before and the one tonight. What we supposed to be here talking about don't even get addressed, because y'all rather blurt out insults and everything else than actually get to the bottom of it. Or because when you wrong, or you feel like your argument ain't making that much sense, it's let me throw out this, let me say this to her, let me say that to her. Like, I ain't going for it. I'm sorry. But at the same time, I also do know how to conduct myself in certain settings. So even to talk about the situation tonight, mind you, that was not the first conversation me and this young lady had. When we first started having a conversation, her attitude was completely different. How she entered the conversation was completely different. It was on some, we both really trying to just get to the bottom of it. Wow, first of all, I didn't even know you was on the show. Be clear. Y'all had filmed scenes talking about me multiple times, and I still ain't even know y'all was on the show. Second of all, you did mention to our first scene we filmed together, you did mention to somebody why she didn't speak to me. I'm not going out my way to talk to somebody who unfollowed me being weird and I don't even know what's up. Like, so I'm checking the temp, I'm keeping it cool, whatever. So the first conversation is like we getting to the bottom of it. She on some, well, when me and him had got together, he was telling me that you was hitting him up. I'm like, well, that's bullshit, honestly, because when y'all popped out, whatever conversation that was going on between me and him, mind you, it was just about music anyway. I never seen the nigga outside of the club that night. Whatever conversation was going on had stopped. When he hit me up again, I finally just said to him, these was my exact words. He was like, damn, you can't check on me no more. I said, that's not my place. I'm being respectful because I know how he feel. Like, I know what type of feelings he got towards me, and me and you some type of semi-cordial cool. So I ain't even letting the shit what went on with my ex-fiance and you even play no part into this. Boom. While we having this conversation, she like, oh, okay, but that wasn't what he was telling me. But okay, I'm like, yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, you could have DM'd me and asked me when he was telling you this stuff, but at the same time, like, if that's your nigga and you want to take his word, cool. But you could DM me and talk about eating my pussy or flirt with me, but you can't DM me and see if this man telling the truth or not. So it just, that part blew me. It didn't make sense to me. So when we go to try to finish the conversation, I guess have the conversation, this next conversation y'all see, when I come in, Your attitude already somewhere else. You already on some rah-rah, like, the vibe just already different. So I'm like, this can't be the same girl I was talking to the first time. Like, this can't be the same girl I was talking to the first time.